And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Oh, man. We got some green going on today. Yeah, it's kind of fun. I'm not selling off, taking profit stuff. I'm not against it. I'm looking at some of my crypto on Caleb Brown. Shit's up 20%. I'm like, man, I could trim off part of that and everything. If you got a Caleb Brown account, go look on there. A lot of that shit's green. Like numbers up in the 20s percents and higher. But, yeah, I'll leave it at that. I think a lot of the stuff's just going to dump anyway. But you never know. That's the thing with crypto. You never know if somebody knows something that a bank's coming in and going to implement whatever, and maybe that crypto doesn't go back down again. You know, so you have to judge how much. If it's up 20%, what do? Take out 20% of that as cash and let it dump, and then go back, buy in again, get more, sell off 50%. I don't know. It's all up to you, but unless something massive happens, you know, HBAR, was it HBAR? I think HBAR was up 20% or something like that. Bank Social was up 45%. So last week, we talked about Bank Social. I bought into it. I could sell off and wait for it to dump again. But what if it doesn't? You know, so what I do is I'm just trying to buy shit and accumulate. When I get rich, whenever that occurs, next 1, 2, 3 years or something, whatever, then I guess that's when it is. I'm A-okay with that. If you want to like sell off, let it dump, and then go back in by half as much or twice as much, congratulations. So these are just opportunities right here. LDO is at $1. I'm going to go into my Caleb Brown because there's been a lot of shit going down. Let me look, see if I still got a window open. No. So let me do that first. But yeah, you can make money today on Bank Social. It's up 45% like shit. So sometimes that'll happen. We invest in something, it doesn't go up. Hey, if it's a good crypto, it's going to go up. So last week it didn't go up. Now it just did 45%. Bam, sell off if you want, right? Wait for it to dump, buy back in. So congratulations. I'm not selling mine off. I'm cool. Okay. I'm logging into Caleb Brown. Let's see what we're working with here. Let's see what dumped. Hedera is up at 18%. Flare is at 16%. Okay. Let me look at all my holdings. 9. Yeah, Lido Dow, that's up 12% right now. So what do we got here? Let me check. I can't read the first 5 anymore. Oh, man, too bad. Okay, who gave a donation here, buddy? Let me take a look. Ooh, a lot of comments. Mr. Lucky. Mr. Lucky is winning 100,000 Caleb and Brown Club. Thank you, Hulk. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Look, we talked about Bank Social last week. I bought it. I want to look at the wallet right now. The Hashpack wallet. Nice. I made a good amount of money from yesterday to today on this little Hashpack wallet. $1,000. Like I'm up $1,200. So, okay, now the Bank Social is up 32%. So it went from 45 to 32. The pack crypto, that's up 5%. So, you know, I'm a little different on things, and I might be up $1,200 today, and then I could have put that all in HBAR and then come back. I don't fucking care. It'll probably go back down 1,000 tomorrow or something. I don't fucking care. What I do is I try to accumulate and stuff, and that's just what I've been doing so far, and I'm fine with it actually. But yeah, everybody's got their own different ways of doing stuff. So let us start this show. Kind of a fun little exciting day today. My name's Crypto Hawk, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I've got another crypto for you to look at, maybe invest in. I think we'll start off with that. Let me give a disclaimer first. I don't know anything about crypto. Everything I say in the show is a lie. I don't know anything about finances. I'm the worst guy to listen to about anything. Before every show, I get really fucking high. I take heroin, cocaine, roofies, angel dust, methamphetamine, all kinds of shit you would never imagine. Snort glue, shit like that. So any kind of financial advice, and if you get wrecked and shit, good. That was my intention, to get you fucked, okay? So make sure your lawyer has that intro already to play in court, because then I'm gonna just fucking laugh and look at you like, bitch, you're so fucking stupid. Yeah, but legally, if I tell you I'm super fucking high and all these kinds of things, every single show, every single post I've made, seriously, I've been so fucking high. Now, if you take that as financial advice, when this goes to court, they're gonna be laughing your ass off like, there's no case here. This dude clearly has mental problems, and you, after hearing that, and he's showing a fucking toy, like, this guy here is who gives me all the financial advice. It's real. He's real. He talks. Not when you're listening. Sometimes he does, but when you're not here, he tells me what to invest in. All righty. Let's go with this. Let's look at the crypto. Now, this morning, here's the article here. You do a copy and a paste. Delgadov says, thank you, Hulk. Thank you very much for that tax-free donation there, buddy. That's what we like, tax-free donations. Then the government doesn't get any. All the little weirdos working in YT doesn't get any. And yeah, these prices are still low. Utility hasn't even kicked in. Look, all you got going on now is speculation. All right. So shit goes up a little bit and everybody starts putting money in. I'll tell you what, by the time you go to sleep and shit, all the shit's over. All right. Somebody's asking me, should I buy Bank Social? I just posted a video. It's up 45%. And they're asking me, should I buy it? I'm like, well, it's up 45%. Why don't we wait till it goes back down to zero and then go ahead and do that? Like tomorrow or something, or the day after. Okay, so there's your article we went over this morning. I did a little deep dive. Now, there's a company called DeFi Technologies. That's the main company. Now, for those of you that need a little bit of pictures, like I can draw pictures. So I'm going to show you a Crypto Hulk high-end organizational chart right here. This is how we do it on Crypto Hulk Show. Only the best for you guys. Now, notice you got DeFi Technologies. They're on the NASDAQ. Now, for those of you, I'm going to keep this up here for a little bit. Those of you that want to buy, God, why does this thing? Okay, on the NASDAQ, there's a company called DeFi Technologies, DEFT. That stock is $3.28. I highly suggest you look at it. Some people on my show are only interested in companies that are on the NASDAQ or stocks. You could actually buy stocks. This one is it right here. It's DeFi, it's DEFT. Now, if you look right here, right there, Valor, that is a subsidiary of DeFi Tech. Okay, I'm going to take this down. You already saw it. You can watch it later. Now, what we got going on is we read this article here about DeFi Technology, and then they have a subsidiary called Valor. What's interesting is Valor had the world's, listen to this one, the world's first yield-bearing Bitcoin ETP. First one in the world to have this. Now, with Valor, HBAR is involved in that. Oh, man. Oh, I know. Now, in Africa, the Nairobi Securities Exchange is involved in Valor. Lastly, maybe you heard of Kraken. Kraken's involved with Valor. That crypto is about 55 cents right now. Oh, the ETP, the exchange traded product, it's on the SIX digital exchange in Switzerland. That runs on R3 Corda platform, crypto platform. That utilizes the XDC crypto that you can buy on Caleb and Brown for 7 cents. So now you got two cryptos, brand new people. I'm teaching you right now. If you want to get this crypto, I'll tell you which one it is. Let's go to that page. First, we got to go over the evidence. Now, DeFi Technologies is the main company. Their partnership is with Kraken. And check this out. They also they have a partner with CoreFi, CoreFi, CoreFi Strategy and the Core Foundation. Let me put that in the comment section. I'm going to show you the crypto to buy here in just a minute, but we got to have a little education first before you see which one it is. Joshua T8088, member for 13 months at the entry-level membership program. Let's look here. Okay, so there is CoreFi Strategy and the Core Foundation. Okay, so we got this Valor article, this article that was in Stock Titan about a company called DeFi Technologies. Underneath that company is a subsidiary that's doing ETPs. They did the world's first yield-bearing Bitcoin ETP, exchange-traded product. Now, that's cool and all. How they get all this done? Well, they're working with Fire Labs and Kraken. Also, they're working with a company called CoreFi Strategy and Core Foundation. They have a crypto called Core, C-O-R-E. Now, you don't need to run out and buy it because it's got like a $500 million market cap and shit, and you're not going to buy anything when it's cheap. I'm going to show you here on CoinGecko which one, if you're interested in looking at it and buying it, here's the information on CoinGecko. Please use this instead of finding it on your own. I don't have the ID number because this one, there's no fakes yet. Somebody's going to make a fake, but it's not out yet. Now, if you want to look at it on Deck Screener, I got that for you too. There's your Deck Screener. Now, if you want to buy into the Core, let me do a copy. If you want to buy into like the main company, Deft, there is your page on DeFi Technologies. It's $3.28. So that's the main company. Okay, not too bad of a price for stock. Crypto Hulk, actually, Zoltar is telling you to buy that, okay? Some of you guys want to mix up, and this company's been around since 1986. Oh, shit. 1986, everybody. That's amazing. Out of Toronto, Canada. Communist Canada. It wasn't, I don't think, that communist when I was 16 years old. But there you go right there. It's hooked up, DeFi Technologies. It's 1986, so it's like pretty old. So that NASDAQ, some of you guys on here, I got some people that buy crypto and they also buy stocks. They bought Seals Q. If you bought Seals Q, I'm telling you, you're going to want to get this. This is the fucking real deal. Okay. Now the evidence I'm going to read, let me see if that's okay. So I'm clicking out of that and the deck screener. I'm clicking out of the CoinGecko and the NASDAQ page. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the evidence. What is going on? So they got partnership with Mission Bank and Crypto, KRIPTO, Turkish. This is all involved in Turkey, okay? And Turkey's a Ripple partner from like day one. So this is massive right here. I'm pretty sure eventually this is going to run on XRP and XDC. Their partnership with Beluga, partnership with the Nairobi Securities Exchange in Africa, the Kenya Digital Exchange. Very interesting. It's already a crypto security exchange. That's fucking awesome right there. So now we're dealing with XDC. If you're dealing with that, it's on. This crypto is on MEXC. So these are all. Look, if you want to download some, if you're brand new, make sure you download MEXC OKX. Gate.io, BitGet, Bybit, Changely, Changely, CHANGELLY. Platforms like Changely allow buying core with credit cards or bank transfers without needing an exchange account. So, if you live in a country where it won't let you buy it because you're not in that area, don't do this, but some people get a VPN and then it allows them to buy it. But don't do that, okay? Next, let's look up Valor. So I did a little background check on Valor, and it's a subsidiary of DeFi Technologies, of course. Now, Valor collaborated with a company called Core Foundation to launch, again, the world's first yield-bearing Bitcoin ETP, which involves non-custodial staking of Bitcoin on the core chain. Now, the Hashgraph Association is partnered up in this too. HBAR. Might want to look into this, either the stock for that DeFi Technologies or look into buying core, the crypto yourself. It's up to you. Don't listen to anything I say. The Hashgraph Association has a partnership to launch a physical-backed HBAR staking ETP, enabling rewards with Hedera HBAR holders through Valor's product. And that's that one. Now, with this HBAR ETP, it's going to be on the SIX stock exchange in Switzerland. That runs on R3 Corda, which uses the XDC crypto. So the XDC crypto is, in fact, involved in this process right here. That is at 7 cents, and you can buy it on Caleb and Brown, which is, I'm an affiliate of them. Let me check the comment section and make sure you guys aren't killing each other back there. HBAR is the real MVP. Somebody says, I can't believe XDC is only 7 cents. Yeah, I know. It's pretty amazing. XDC is set up more for like Web3 and DeFi and shit. So it's a little more down the road. Once all these things get going, and when we get a green light, here's when Flare is going to take off, when XDC is going to take off. Not right now. When Web3 and DeFi. See, we got to get all hooked up. Crypto laws, this and that. When everything's safe, no one's going to get hacked. Then you bring on the Web3 and we start staking and earning interest. That's what I'm waiting for. So I'm not doing no shit right now. I'm waiting to get Web3 and all that shit. And Flare's running up just because it's cheap and people want to buy something that's cheap. It'll go back down tomorrow when everybody sells off. But let's get into the next one. Let's see. Let me look here. Yeah, Flare's up at 16%. People are just buying Flare because it was like a penny. And it's like they want to buy something because but they're going to get wrecked because tomorrow you're going to lose 16% of what you got. So it's best right now not to buy anything in the green. Just common sense, right? Okay, next. Let's do this one. This one is Donald Trump, huge. You're going to get so sick of winning. You're going to be winning so much, you're going to be sick of winning. I never heard of that shit before. All right, now everything on Crypto Hulk Show. Look, whether you want to get core or whatever it is, we try our best on Crypto Hulk to have solid cryptos. And sometimes we don't know everything on the show. Yeah, sometimes projects are so quiet. Projects are so brand new. That's why I never invest more than I can afford to lose. I know with all my crypto and the buying and stuff, some of these projects are going to be a nothing burger, and that's fine. I know this. I got 20 cryptos at Kalen Brown or whatever. I'm sure 10%, which are like 2 or 3, are probably going to end up zero, going bankrupt, whatever it is. That's just how it goes. That's why I got 20. So that if 10, 15 of them go bankrupt, I still got 5. So you have to expect stuff that you buy doesn't always go up in value. That's just common sense. If you don't understand that, you shouldn't even be, you should have your parent, you should be like parental guidance. You shouldn't be watching my program. Okay. So almost everything we talk about in the show is going to be successful. You're not going to the moon just by you watch one of my shows. That's so fucking stupid. Please don't think this show's an ATM machine. Last week, if you bought Bank Social, today it took you to get up to 45%. Bam, there's your profit. So that was the hot topic for today on Crypto Hulk Show. If you want to sell off some of your Bank Social, all of it, you just made 45%. There you go. So that's from last week. Why is Flare dropping tomorrow? You just mean all the coins, I assume. Look, unless there's some fundamental, I'm trying to show you guys stuff. Sometimes people invest in crypto just because it's going up, right? That's how you guys do pump dump shit or whatever. So I talk about a crypto. It looks pretty awesome. People invest in it. Other people around the world see that price going up. They want to make money off it. Like, this is so basic. So they want to make money off it. So they invest. It pumps up. People sells off and it goes down. That's Flare. That's all these cryptos. I could look on my Kalen Brown tomorrow. HBAR is not going to be up 20% or whatever it is. It'll probably be at 0. It's just that's how this shit works. It's called speculation. Do you know what speculation means? It means people are guessing. They're gambling. We don't have crypto laws. We don't have tokenization. We don't have real world use case. We don't have a fucking thing. Why are these prices going up? Speculation. They'll be back down in a day or 2 or 3 when people get bored because they think they're going to invest in something, make a whole bunch of fucking money, and then sell off. Like sometimes we do on this show. That shit's not going to happen. So these cryptos are going to go up 20%. People are like, I'm going to pull my money out. And then Flare goes back down to like 1 penny again or something. I mean, just... I could have inputted any coin in there, ape coin or whatever. It's any coin. This is all speculation right now. So we got Michael. Thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Michael says, just swapped in my Tangent wallet for Core. If you can't access in the United States, just get a Tangent wallet. So thank you very much for that, Mikey. Now, somebody showed me something that showed that maybe the Stablecoin HTS is not the right one or whatever. I acknowledge that. There's different Stablecoins, HTSs. We talked about that during the show, not a surprise. And there was different cryptos. One of them appeared to be a very obscure Stablecoin HTS and was at 0.0 whatever 127,955K. I already acknowledged that. I put in a certain amount of money, and if it's the wrong one, it's the wrong one. I'm fine with that. That was brought up during the program. So what I'm doing is sometimes I'm going to buy something. I might have I have a theory, an educated guess. That's what guessing is too. And that's what this whole evolution thing where people came from monkey, it's a theory. Guess what? It's an educated guess. Is all that fucking shit is, that you came from a monkey, not me. I was born from God, but I'm sure you came from a monkey. So that's your theory on your past, and you should go to the zoo and visit your relatives and say, oh, you never evolved, have you? You're still a fucking monkey. Now, don't laugh at the monkey, because some of these monkeys can throw shit for real. I was in the Oakland Zoo visiting your relatives, and this one girl kept laughing at this it was a good-sized monkey, and it started throwing shit at her. I'm like, whoa, that's a trip. Your relatives haven't evolved yet, have they? So let's go with this next article here. This is massive. Wait, and we're getting into XDC again. So let's look at this right here. This next article is gonna, it's enormous. It's enorme. Ron, and I can't see the last name, Weber. Okay, there it goes. Hulk up 22,000 today. I am smiling all the way to the bank. Wow. There you go. So I would say 95% of the cryptos on this channel are 100% verifiable, maybe even 99. We haven't even gone over 100. But it's just like, you have to look at crypto and decide if you want to buy it based on you. There's always risk. That's how it goes. I mean, if you don't know that shit, you need your parents next to you when you watch my program. You're just trying to be a wiener. Quit being a wiener. Crypto, you call me a wiener? Okay, next. Now, here we go. We got the biggest banks in the world right here. What's next for stablecoins? This is what's going on. Crypto Hawk, what is driving up these prices? Speculation. Speculation based on how imminent stablecoins are coming out. That's all we're talking about here today is speculation. XRP might be right back down to $3 tomorrow, maybe $2.80. Everybody sells off and shit. It's all speculation. Sometimes with crypto, I'll just buy it because it's speculative. I'll throw $500 in it. And if I lose it, fine. I don't even care. Shit like that. Here's this article here. This is massive. Now, there's rumors that some of the biggest banks in the world are going to release stable coins. This is what's driving up these prices, okay? Just so you know. Don't get butthurt when a day or two or three from now, you're broke again. Today you might be crypto rich, but you'll be broke in about 3 days. As banks, except if you're what's-his-face, who's up 22,000. Who the fuck is that again? Ron Weber. Unless you're Ron Weber and you're up 22,000 from watching the Crypto Hulk show, making smart decisions. Look, I give you information, and then you take that information with your own fucking brain and determine what you want to do with it. That's the only thing. I'd spend 60 hours a week in this show. Just to make this program, the show will last probably an hour-ish. It's going to take me 4 hours to make this show, to do the deep dive. Now, if I'm not doing any deep dive shit, I can usually knock out show prep in 2 hours. If I got to do deep dive like today, 4 or 5 hours. Then I do the show, so that makes 6. Clean out spam and shit, that's 7.5 hours just for one show. And that's for show. So let's get to it. I take great time and effort to give you guys great articles, to explain them, show you evidence for things, and then you have to decide for yourself, talk to your friends or whatever, whether you want to invest in shit or not. I don't know. I'm not your fucking parent. I just show evidence. That's the only thing that happens on this program. Now, what is the next, or what's next for stable coins? Clearing houses. Oh, shit. You're not going to believe this. You need to listen to this. It has to deal with XDC and stuff. As banks like Citibank, top 3 bank in the world, and Bank of America enter the stablecoin market, oh shit, Crypto Hulk, they're likely to bring their own tech stack and clearing expertise with them. If crypto consortiums do not step in with alternatives, TradeFi style clearinghouses will dominate the landscape. So these banks have to switch over to crypto if all this shit has to be done right. And they will. It's not a mystery. I'm going to show you how they're going to do it. The Genius Act, this is what's causing it, everybody. Everybody's, the man, I'm telling you what, when this Genius Act passes, that's why I'm not flipping none of my crypto and shit. I'm holding on to it. Hey, maybe it goes back down to zero and we all lose the profits of today. I don't care. I'm at a point where I've always been paranoid that we can go to the moon tomorrow. You know what? You got to do what you do. If you want to sell off HBAR, and you got $10,000 at HBAR, you sell it off now, and tomorrow when it dumps or whatever, you buy it back. You just made probably $2,000-$3,000 today in your Caleb Brown account. That's what you can do. I'm looking at my Caleb Brown account right here. I'm up 20% on Hedera. I could literally sell it off, all of it, make 20%. That's some pretty good fucking money right there. And then when it dumps tomorrow, buy it right back. I got to figure out how that shit. These fucking phones are connected. Or these computers and phones. It drives me nuts. So I got Flare Up and HBAR. I could dump both of them. And that's almost 40%. Well, not probably. You know, I could make 20% on my HBAR. It's a lot of fucking money right there. My Flare, I don't have much money in it. So I'm not going to tell you how much. But I could walk away with a good chunk of change. And that's another way to make money is through Caleb Brown. Here's the problem. If Hedera comes out with some revolutionary tech shit tomorrow, you just fucked up, okay? Because Hedera bumps up to, 75 cents because they set off, if Seals Q sets off a rocket and Hedera might hit $1 tomorrow. You're priced out. So now what some people do, Hedera is up 20% right now. What do? Sell off 20% of their Hedera, hold Hedera until it dumps, like tomorrow or whatever, and then take that money they made and buy some extra. Just like that. That's a way to make money. I don't care about that shit personally. We got Algorand, which I own. Algorand's up 13%. So let me check these comments real quick. We'll get back to the articulo. Disabled XRP. Zoltar, Hulk needs a bump. I need to take a mid-show bump. Hold on a minute. That's good stuff. How much did that cost? Oh, that bag was $500 this morning. Whew, that shit was good. Okay, I'm back. Me and Zoltar just had to hit a quick bump. What we got here in this article, let me copy and paste again because you guys distracted me. Just a little bump. That's okay. So we're talking about the banks. We're talking about all the money coming into crypto, and they're talking about clearinghouses. Okay. Let's continue through here. Now, the Genius Act is ready to pass. We got to get both houses of Congress. If the Genius Act passes, I'm telling you what, cryptos are going to bump up considerably, okay? When this Ripple thing goes away with the courts, man. So now's the time. Don't buy on the green. If something's green, don't buy it. Just, that's stupid. The Genius Act is set to regulate the $260 billion stablecoin market. Clearing houses are being considered for stablecoins to manage risks. And I'm going to show you here how your XDC crypto is going to go from 7 cents to like 1,000 or whatever it is dollars. I'm going to show you right here. So this article here, if you scroll down, you got to kind of scroll down a little bit. I highlighted something here. Seize the opportunity. You know what this means? All the stock market is given a green light, and they're looking at crypto like, we're going to get this money. This is what's going on, everybody. This is why also part of the reason we're speculating. It hasn't happened yet. Everybody's wondering, is this Genius Act going to pass? I'm telling you that these investment houses and banks, they're getting ready. Some of them are already ready. Clearing Corporation, the 3.7 quadrillion of securities every year, confirmed in June. That's the month. It is looking at options. Brand new people. This is so massive. I think I might be getting a Woodrow Wilson president in my pantalones in the South Pole. In America and in different parts of the world, they have something called the DTCC. They have different locations, I think, in 20 parts of the world. It clears every derivative, like all around the world, like the stock market stuff. It helps, the DTCC helps to stabilize the top, I think, 20 stock markets in the world, like G20 type stuff. It moves $3.7 quadrillion. Now, this clearinghouse is going to get, it's not fully crypto yet, but this clearinghouse is going to get in on the action. That they're telling us right here. They're not just going to get in on the action. They're going to have their own stable coin. It's going to run on crypto, everybody. This is exciting. And guess what? The clearinghouse, this DTCC, is a partner of R3 Corda. And R3 Corda is that XDC crypto that's going to go from 7 cents. If you're on like that welfare budget, if you're on the welfare budget in crypto, you need to look into XDC. Because you see, no one's looking at it right now because these people are fucking stupid. XDC is going to run that shit, okay? The clearinghouse, so you have something called the DTCC, then you have something called the clearinghouse. They are a combination, the clearinghouse is a combination of the United States top 20 banks, and they all join together. They're going to have their own stable coin as well. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. I'm telling you what, this shit's coming. You better watch the Crypto Hulk show. If you want to get a $500 membership, you don't have to have it every month. Just get it for like 1 month. If you're brand new and you're fucking lost and you have no idea what the fuck's going on, I will catch you up very rapidly with what's going on, okay? If you take like 6 months or a year to try to figure this shit out, you're going to miss out. You're fucking wrecked, all right? I'm just saying. I'll take my 5 years of doing this show, and in 1 month, you'll be squared away. Good to go. I've been here for 5 years making these videos. Here's your evidence right here. We're going to go to the DTCC homepage. I want you to see for yourself. It's not Crypto Hulk's opinion. This is fucking facts. Let's look at the facts right now. What you're looking at right here is a DTCC website. Okay? That's why it's DTCC.com. Okay? It's not Crypto Hulk's opinion. Look down about this far. That's about 2 inches. What does it say right there? I can answer that, Crypto Hulk. It says the DTCC has selected R3 Corda as the underlying DLT, that's distributed ledger technology, that's crypto technology for the Project Ion platform. Okay. Now, if we look at this right here, R3. So R3 Corda. Let's look on the internet about R3 Corda. And guess what? Here's the crypto that they're going to use right here. Look, this is so fucking easy. A monkey could figure this shit out. This is a free show. And I'm trying to make sure brand new people don't get wrecked, okay? I'm showing you how the DTCC that controls $4 quadrillion a year, I'm showing you what crypto platform they're going to use and what crypto they're going to use. This is an open show, okay? I mean, if you're broke, and I got to help poor people on the show, and you got $50 or something, you could buy a fuck ton of these. Like you got $100, these are 7 cents a piece. Like you could, I bet you, I don't want to say you could retire, but you might be able to retire investing $100 into this. Caleb Brown, make sure you open up your account at Caleb Brown, but they got a $500 minimum. So sorry there, buddy. Wait a second. What do we got here? Oh, damn. Holy God. Delgadoff. Let me back this up. These people are, what the hell is going on? Yeah, sometimes if you try to send $500, they won't let you, so you got to break it down. But use different amounts. Don't do like 100. What the banks don't like when you copy that. So do like 100, 150, whatever it is, 200, but just don't use the same numbers because that sets off shit with your bank. Let's see what we got here. Sith Lord, Bruce Banner's elite group, Hulk. Nice one. Okay, we'll get you squared away. Some of you guys already know shit. Maybe I got people that are advanced traders. They just ask my opinions on different ones. Or Crypto Hulk, what do you know about this or that? And then they make their own decisions. I'm not a trader person. I'm just an information guy, right? Right on for that. And then let me add this up. Hold on there. You guys are fucking with the show. But yeah, this shit's starting to get pretty real from what I'm seeing. So now's probably a good time to make sure you got everything you need for trading and whatever. If you need an opinion on crypto, I'll give you the wrong answer, of course. I gotta take care of something here real quick there, buddy. Okay, Sith Lord, that's 100. Now Delgadoff sends a $100 gift. He says that's for the membership. Okay. Remind me after the show or something, because I can't be doing all that shit right now. It's hard doing this. Sith Lord's another 200. Then I got to start locating everybody's membership and then doing all that. I'd rather not spend showtime for that. I'll have to come back later and look at that. Henry Brown. Then you got Henry Brown. He's something else. Let's see what Henry Brown says. Just spoke to General Hammond, Colonel O'Neill, and Major Carter. Dr. Daniel Jackson and TLC, the entire SGA relayed a message to Crypto Hulk. Once the stream done, do as he say, then bring me Aphosis. I don't even know what the fuck that is. You must be on some shit. Hey, send Zoltar some of that shit so we can try it. Henry Brown gave one person a membership, and that is Genesis. Then we got Henry Brown. Hulk has been spot on for 4 years. Pretty much. There. Did you see my brother at the zoo? Said TJ Smith. Nice one. Okay, let me concentrate here. You guys are distracting me. So this is the DTCC page. I highly suggest reading that. Now, we're talking about Ripple. Now Ripple's involved in this too. Oh yeah. Remember, R3 Corda used to be partners with Ripple because R3 Corda integrated Ripple technology to do what it does. It do what it do. Why is okay? And back. Welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. They had to cut off Crypto Hulk, but I got back on. Let's go over this again. So now we know the DTCC is going to use the R3 Corda platform, which is the XDC crypto, but R3 used to be a Ripple partner. My belief is they're still using the XRP. They've integrated it because R3's designs for trading, stocks, bonds, derivatives, that kind of shit. XRP is for the payments and the interoperability, okay? So let's take a little looky right here. I want you to see who's also involved in this. This gets so fucking massive. I want you to see this. We're literally talking all the money in the fucking world. Here's the title. Ripple partner is called FIS, Fidelity. Well, Fidelity is an investment company, but they have different affiliates or divisions. Fidelity FIS, that's information system, teams up with the clearing house. Remember that word, the clearing house coming up? Okay. Fidelity is a Ripple partner. Ripple partner FIS teams up with what's called the clearing house. You guys, this is what we're talking about, all the money. Ripple's right in here with this. Now, here is the Wikipedia page for FIS. Let's take a little look. That's why it takes me so long to do these shows. I have a ton of evidence because everything I say is evidence-based. Okay. We're looking at a Wikipedia page. It's about FIS. Who are they? Second paragraph. FIS became the largest processing and payments company in the world. Oh, shit. They're dealing with the clearinghouse, who's working with the DTCC. The clearinghouse is basically all the banks in the United States, the top 20. That's like 9% of the money in the country. If you look down at the FIS, you look under mergers, acquisitions, and divestments. Now, at one point, they owned WorldPay. I want you to see this here. WorldPay was just sold, but who owned it? FIS owned WorldPay. Why? Because WorldPay had a Ripple patent. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. You always got this fucking evidence. Yep. I'm trying to make sure you guys get educated. So if you decide to buy certain cryptos, you don't look, anything I talk about in this show, some stuff is really, really fucking crucial, like this, the XDC and the Ripple and shit like that. There's all the connections right here. WorldPay patent highlights Ripple's role in the blockchain-based settlement service. This is so fucking massive right there. So WorldPay, they're linked up with FIS. FIS is the world's biggest financial processor. They're Ripple partners because FIS is working with the clearinghouse, and the clearinghouse is working with the fucking DTCC. So what does that mean? All roads lead back to Ripple. It leads back to R3. And I'm just going to say Stellar too. I don't see any evidence here with Stellar, but I'm just throwing that shit in there as well. It's Christmas. I thought it'd be a little generous this year. And we got 10 minutes left. Let me check this here, man. All right. Oh, wait a second. That dude paid $500. Okay. I didn't see that much. I only saw 300, but we got, so that's 2. And we got Sith Lord for 2. 1, 2, 200. I'll start your membership. I'll start it tomorrow, but if you give me the number on X, I can maybe get a call or something in tonight or a text, but I'll just start you tomorrow officially on paper. But if you want to make contact tonight, that's fine. And then I'll get to Delgadov. Remind me, and I'll put that on your thing. Okay. Where are we at? We got 10 minutes. First U.S. stablecoin bank. That's a good deep dive right there. What I think I'm going to do is wrap this thing up. That's what I think I'm going to have to do. Because this next one, it's massive. It involves kind of like a deep dive, and I don't want to cut this thing short. So that'll be it for this afternoon or this evening show. Well, it depends on where you're at. This morning show, this afternoon, evening, wherever you're from. Congratulations, you found Crypto Hulk channel. This channel is heavily shadow banned, and as you can see, they normally cut out my program and stuff. They're scared to death if you watch my show, trust me. But if at any point you can't leave comments, you can't locate the show, what I suggest you do is delete your YT phone app and then try it. There should be a send feedback button in the upper right corner of the top chat where it says send feedback. There's like 3 or 4 buttons. Just push that and you'll see the drop down menu. Henry Brown says, all roads lead back to Ripple. And in 1978, XRP was prophesied by Bon Jovi. They told the XRP army, hold the line. Okay, he's definitely on some good shit. I think that'll be it. Thanks for showing up. It's a long program. I'm going to put together another. I got a great show in the morning. Tomorrow, which is Friday night, I don't believe I'm doing a show. I'm going to Sacramento tomorrow, and that drive is 3 hours round trip at least. Well, hour 45 at least. So it's about 3.5 hours. So I burned up all my study time. So I don't think I'll be able to do a show Friday night. So definitely Friday morning. The one in the morning, there's so much going on in crypto you need to know about. So I'll see you all in the morning. Adios and goodbye.